Pastor Dad here, Richard Flatt, and it's Saturday, and we had just an awesome Celebrate Recovery last night. New people, it was just so cool. Really awesome seeing brand new, just amazing life change, and and being able to celebrate all sorts of milestones in people's lives. It's been cool. I loved it. And I was trying to think about, different things to do. And just had a pretty tough 3 weeks, and I'll go more into that. I'm trying to come up with what in the world to be able to share on. And I thought, you know what? I'm all about recovery. I'll just do a video for each one of the 12 steps. I don't want to do them in order. How about that? And let me just go ahead and share the first one and explain, why it's so true. Number one, we admitted we were powerless over our addictions and compulsive behaviors, that our lives had become unmanageable. I know that nothing good lives in me, that is in my sinful nature, for I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. Romans 7:18. And right down there, I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. That's all about intentions. I mean, we can have the best intentions, and I'm sure that you have the best intentions on all sorts of different things, and just like, but still everything seems so unmanageable and out of control. And I don't know how much of the world seems unmanageable and out of control to you. I mean, the world seems pretty darn nuts to me at the moment on so many different levels. And the last 3 weeks, oh my gosh. Let me just say this. I'm a Mac guy, and I doesn't necessarily mean I like everything that Apple does. I mean, there's hardly any big company that I really like. Okay. But I like their computers. For doing my CNC stuff, I got to use a PC because my modeling software is PC, and the control panel for the laser and everything is PC. And I've had to go through 2 computers. I've had to have a computer in the shop. I have gone through friends who are part of the Geek Squad telling me this is what to do. I have a friend who is an ethical hacker, who knows computers inside and out and gets called on to, test security. And, so I got computer people, and I can't update Windows 7. I can only go so far, and it throws errors, and you click on the button and it tells you that here's what the code is, and we don't know what it means. And just ongoing, just like, I just need this to work. I just need this to work. And it won't do it. And fortunately there's tech support, and they were able to walk me through, and I was able to make my first commercial sign, and I sent it out today. And I needed all sorts of help to get it done. I couldn't do it on my own. And maybe that's where I'm going at. I had the best intentions. I had everything, all my ducks in a row. I thought, and everything still was out of control, and I couldn't manage it. I wasn't smart enough and capable enough and whatever to make my computer work. And for me, that's just a symbol of so much else in life. Whether it's, certain relationships or it says compulsive behaviors, addictions, just like, oh man, I try and I try and I try. And to quote Depeche Mode, never again is what you swore the time before. You say to yourself, and I don't know how many times you've done it, like, oh, well, I got a plan. This is what I'm going to do. This is going to sort everything, whether it's the New Year's resolution and the new diet and the new whatever, and just, how much with like the diet industry, how many diets, how many different fads, different whatever have you tried? How much have you lost? How much have you regained? It's just, and so much of it is seemingly so out of control, and even when you when you go and you drive, how much is it dependent upon your safety, on, your mechanics, your self-driving software on your cars that it's, with Tesla. I mean, so much is out of control, even though, you try, and there's laws and there's all these different things, and you can't necessarily guarantee that you can get to the grocery store in your vehicle safely every single time, despite your best intentions. So yeah, there's a lot there. And, and some people like, I can pick up myself by my bootstraps, and I can just muscle through just absolutely everything. And yeah, I'm sure that there's a lot that you feel that you can do, but you're human, whether you like it or not. And, you're still going to have things that you've tried and tried and tried and tried, and you've done everything, and you're still not perfect. And so that's really where it is. Admittedly, we were powerless over our addictions and compulsive behaviors, and our lives had become unmanageable. We can't manage everything. Maybe there's some stuff that we can manage. We can't manage necessarily to have perfect relationships with everybody. Relationships and relational skills, those are always can end up being all sorts of messy in different ways. So yeah, step one, that's a tough one. Unfortunately, it gets better. But you got to start somewhere. And just a thought. Scripture says that we are sinners and we all fall short of the glory of God. People don't like being told that they're sinners. Dude, no, I'm perfect. Really? Did anybody have to teach you at a young age to lie, to be greedy, not to share? Did anybody have to, somebody had to teach you to share, didn't they? Because you didn't want to. Did anybody have to teach you to have road rage? I can't believe we did it. Whatever it is, nobody had to teach you. We have a natural bent to broken, unfortunately. And so that's where we're going at with step one. Fortunately, there's 11 more steps. We're not stuck there. But like I said, we got to start somewhere, and we're doing it in order. So something to think about this week. Maybe you've never gone through the steps and thought about these verses. Go ahead, think about them. Just want to encourage you, for those who are in recovery, going to encourage you, Life Recovery Bible, Life Recovery Devotional. They're worth their weight in gold. Go get them. Celebrate Recovery Bible, Celebrate Recovery Devotional. They're awesome as well. I really do like those. I'm a huge Celebrate Recovery fan, obviously. Definitely get those. The Life Recovery Devotional and Life Recovery Bible are probably written at a higher language level. But one of the things that's really cool is with the Celebrate Recovery ones, they got all sorts of testimonies and a lot of different stories. And there's a lot of teaching you get through stories. So I appreciate that as well. So anyway, there we go. I'm going to get this up, and you have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching again. Hey, subscribe and share and, enjoy. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.